Our national correspondent Brian Yennis was at today's event. What did Mamdani say?
Well, John, Zohran Mamdani with day 3 of his anti-Trump rally, this time in the Republican stronghold here in New York City of Staten Island. It voted for President Trump with over 60%, but he had his press available here at a restaurant on Staten Island in which he accused President Trump of essentially using ICE forces to punish people in this neighborhood, and he doubled down on his promise to make sure that New York City, if he's elected mayor, will not cooperate with ICE. Listen.
We are fighting to keep this city a sanctuary city. We will continue to uphold that status and ensure that we do not allow ICE agents entry into New York City properties unless they can provide a judicial warrant signed by a judge. We will not be accomplices in the attempt to fulfill Donald Trump's promise to create the largest deportation machine this country has ever seen.
Well, I mentioned this is a Republican stronghold. Well, Mamdani was met by about 50 protesters, pro-Trump protesters and pro-Republican candidate Curtis Sliwa protesters. They used their bullhorn and cowbells to try to disrupt the event. You could actually hear them from inside the restaurant. At one point, what appeared to be the leader of this protest was arrested by police. There didn't seem to be any physical confrontation. Again, they were being very pro-Trump. They were saying, get out of here, go home, calling Mamdani a communist. I'll say this is also happening at the same time that there's a lot of questions about Mamdani's policies, particularly his push for city-owned grocery stores. It is something that he has pushed heavily. He wants to have a city-owned grocery store in every borough in New York City. Well, in Kansas City, their only city-owned grocery store just shut down over the last couple of days, despite the fact that the city put $18 million into that grocery store. There were empty shelves, and the area was crime-ridden. Republican candidate Curtis Sliwa says this is exactly why those city-owned grocery stores can't come to New York. Listen.
This idea of a Havana-style government-subsidized supermarket where you have a ration book. We're in trouble here in New York City. I stood on the corner of 125th and Lexington yesterday where they had a brand new supermarket, no longer in existence. Why? Because of shoplifting, thefts, and people breaking into the supermarket.
John, it should be noted that while Mamdani is focused on President Trump over this entire week, critics note that it seems to be a distraction away from his socialist ideals and big ideas. We tried to ask questions today. We were denied. We tried to ask about whether he would abolish ICE or whether non-citizens should vote. Couldn't ask that. And we tried to simply ask whether or not he would consider the very idea that maybe, just maybe, city-owned grocery stores aren't a good idea. We'll keep trying, though. John?
All right. Get out there, do yeoman work. Appreciate it. Brian Yennis for us. Brian, thank you. Sandra?
Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.